yo, please take me to your leader. There was no advice on how to ride the side of social media. I used to think the future was orange and slightly metered, until the day I found crazy homogeneously featured. So press the control dash, remove the fuel cap, set the coordinates and destination. Dropping hints, I lock the prints before a clone can start commence. It seems in all this evolution there's a loss of common sense, and the acceleration rate is in. I wonder if we're so convinced, how far can we take it then? We're dropping existential questions popping. I was feeling close to seeing simulation is an option, but the old me was a semaphore, feeling life forevermore. If this is a dream or I'm reaching what I never could. Radiation which is coming by the sheer load, embedded in the MP3 that's dripping from your earlobe. This ain't a place to go when knowledge ain't around, just looking at where I was before and looking at me now. So stop it comparing with the science of a rocket. Life is emphatic and it's time to go. Seen
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle. And when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Griezmann goes short, and he's cut it out. Bernat. So it is still 0-0. Lucano. Alexander-Arnold. Sancho. Sancho continues his run. Tries to stroke it through. And it's Dejan Stankovic. He'll have a go. And that has been cleared. Bernat. Lucano. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Hoists it high. Sancho up to meet it! He will be livid with himself. And it's Matuidi. Griezmann. Giroud. And the ball's come out. Now it's Pogba. And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the action is back on the way.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Across the field it goes. Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. Gomez demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Coman. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Lovely feet. Looking to go deep. Griezmann. Rafael Varane. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Rafael Varane. Has he found his man? Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's the throw. Lucano. Alexander-Arnold. Rafael Varane. Just brushed off the ball there. Coman. Rashford. He's got away.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Looks to thread it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rafael Varane. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann plays it out to the flank. Conte. Giroud. Draxler. Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. And that's it. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch goes for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Dejan Stankovic. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lindelof. He's got options out wide. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Aimed in towards the centre. Forward it goes. He's got away. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Forsberg. He's left his man.
Arthur just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Frankfist. Lawson. Clayson plays it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Arthur is someone who owes it to this club for the player he is today.
Yeah, and I remember his debut. And all that promise has now been turned into a player of real substance. He's a roaring success.
Alexander-Arnold. Arthur. Arthur tries running with the ball at his feet. And here's Rashford. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Frankfist. And the first half is done, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Rashford. Oh, they can break here. Frankvist. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Arthur. Got a shot away! Good strike, quite an alarm. Lustig. Kleisson. Berg. Kleisson. And that's been won straight back. Gomez. And it's played forward. He's got it on the right now. What's on? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. Finally the breakthrough.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. Sweden are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted. Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Breaks on here. Pulisic going through. Oh, sweet feet. Turns and goes back. Shapes to shoot! Forsberg. And that's that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
There's a solidity about them.
No hand to hold, pick up
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we... Oh, shooting chance! There it is!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's straight offside. Keeper sends it forward. So his contractual situation is sorted. One less concern for the manager. Out to the right. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? That's a brilliant interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Dejan Stankovic. Forward it goes. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.